Hello everyone and welcome back to Penkitten Plays Crusader Kings II with the Monks and Mystics DLC. We are back with Odin's Own. Even though, you know, that name's kind of ironic as we are secretly a Catholic. In Svitjod with Sigurd Ironside, I think today's episode can be started off with a little look at the house of Afmunso. Turn down that volume a bit. Ooh, so far. Why are you doing that to me? That's better. Okay. So starting with Ragnar, we had my sister Asta, who had several children of the Solinsky dynasty and the Skulding dynasty. Only two alive, one of them being Jarl Dan of Sjaland. The Jarl of Sjaland, huh? You did nice, my friend. He had another sister, Beata, who only had one daughter. She's the chiefess of Rumarki, a spy master and chiefess. Good for her. There was my brother Bjorn, who had Stein, who is my current heir. And I don't like that because he's a hunchback. These are all hunchbacks. He had sons Ulfgeir, Sigbjorn, and Bjorn. Another reason I don't want Stein, because there would be three sons right off the bat. Then he also had Asta, Arfrid, and Bo, except I think that they are under my protection? No. Okay, good. They are not my problem. Okay. Then we had a sister Yirsa, who had one daughter, and she died shitting herself. One daughter Senda, my niece. House Siyabiid. Wait, really? Okay. Back down. Guthroder. Stora, Guthrod's daughter, and a Bjorn, Guthroderson, Chancellor of Smaland, and Commander of Smaland. But then Tora had Ragnfrid, Buttorfer, Hraldr, and Ufrider, and Ragnfrid had Elata. And we had a sister named Eline, who had some members of the Kievic dynasty. Also, we had Uncle Randva. I'm not going to look at his side, that'll take too long. Then there's my own children. Sigurd of Man, the man I wished would take over. He had Eskild, who had Alata in Sigurd. I like your naming suggestions for your son. Actually, I really like that, because Sigurd, Eskild, and he's like, you know what? No, Sigurd's the way to go. Sigurd. Then he had Yirsa, who might be under my protection. Kol, who is a chief of Dublin. Gerid, Ulfr, Norikissa. We had my other Sigurd, they were twins. Sigurd Moray, the one that revolted against me. We have Jarl Klas the Bold, who had some children of Anbjorn, Inga, Gruli, Hafrid, and Björkvard. He also had a daughter named Tera. Tordis has children of the Kajaninen dynasty. Tain, Reko, Valto, Ainu, and Uku. Then we had Glotz the usurper. When she became a woman, she was summarily killed, having usurped the throne of Northumbria and passed to her brother Ragnar, who had Ragnfrid, Buttorfer, Haraldr, Ulfrider, Sigbjorn, Survi, and Ingfrid. Also, Rothenfrid had Alata. We had our son Grimmer, who died in the Varangian Guard. Childless, we have Klas, the current independent king of Northumberland. He had a daughter named Asta, who died of suspicious circumstances. Yes, there happens to be a lot of assassination in Northumbria. We have Tordis, Hakan, Bage, Hala, Inga, Baldir, and Elizabeth. We had a daughter named Grima, who we married off to the Teversky dynasty, as well as the Sinjali dynasty. Gleb, Prezalva, Vishata, and Ragnar. I like that one. Torbrander. Another son. He had a son named Sigurd Torbranderson, who has his own kids of Borgvard and Asa. He also had a Sunni, Ragnfrilder, Alfgeir and Ilfif. Elif. Okay. We've also had some bastard children in our late years. We are like 76 now, some crazy number. We have Hafrid Krako, who's legitimate, Skuld, Bjorg, and Kartan. Quite the family. But these two, Kraka and Hafrid, they can go ahead and get married. There's no reason for me to stop that. Starting with you. Okay, good. And you. Who can I marry you off to? The bastard child of my loins. Chief of Brandvig? Who are you? In Saxony? Saxony is still Christian. Ooh, but you are not. I like you. Although perhaps I would want to marry her off to a Christian, except I can't. That is prohibited unless they're concubines. Okay. Arranged marriage with Harfrid and Jill. What was that about another member who was unmarried in my family? It's not here. Grandma? Oh, your husband has died. Arranged marriage? I mean, why not? Oh. Low-born males must marry normal women matrilineally. Be a part of my family? No? Oh, sad. Oh, it's because you're not with us. You're somewhere else. Could invite you to court, but I can't be bothered. I'll just let it play. Oh, wait. No. Oh, good. I got just in time. Ah! I wanted to hold a great blot, but now it is too late. Oh, I can still do it. You've sent out summons for all your vassals. I can hardly wait. Despite having sworn your fealty, Tyke refuses to offer gold in order to expect it from the blot. According to Tyke, God would not forgive him if he contributed as much as a single copper to the heathen festival. Why are you Christian? Tyke? Alfur? Why did you become Christian? Okay. This insult will not be forgotten. Except, I'm down with it. I'm cool, bro. Grant independence. Transit passage. Relieve commander. Revoke. No, there's no way to get him in on the society. Bragi, your vassal, is stubborn in the ways and speaks only of the mercy of God. But he has wisely decided to offer you some gold and expect it for the blot. As you should. Thank you. You have a child that lacks an education. I don't know. What are you good at? You seem to be good at martial. How about this guy? The guests have arrived. It is time for the blots to begin. You gather outside the temple and start by offering animals as a sacrifice to the gods. While their meat is prepared for the feast, and what's followed, the blood is sprinkled on statues of Odin, Thor, and Freya, and the other gods, as well as the worshippers themselves. Now for the human sacrifices. Helve is brought up from the dungeons and escorted to the temple. A noose is placed around her neck, and the rope is thrown over a sturdy branch of a nearby oak. A small yellow pool forms at her feet. All Father, we offer you this sacrifice. Except, Jesus isn't into that. Even as the noose is placed around her neck, Lilith stares vacantly ahead without betraying an emotion whatsoever. It would seem she has accepted her fate. Well, good for her. Pilhe has brought up from the dungeons. As soon as she spots you among with the others nearby, she hurls insults and spittle your way, continuing even as the noose is placed around her neck. The hatred in her eyes cannot be mistaken. I could be like, hey, I like your zeal. Inbred. Yeah. No. To the gods you go. A lunatic. When she sees the dangling noose about to be placed around her neck, she pushes the nearest god aside and makes a desperate run for it, but to no avail. The men drag her kicking and screaming back to the temple. With the sacrifice over, the feast and an end of the blot can now begin. The meat of the animals will be sacrificed has long been prepared, and there's plenty of meat to go around. Nice. What does that leave for prisoners? The feast is over, and with it the blot. It will now be at least 9 years before we can hold the next one. But your vassals return home. Most of them agree this armor is worth the trip. Nice. The Chief of Lothlorien. You are an interesting sir. 70 gold, but he cannot take it. Chief of Lothlorien. Ah, because I took over the dungeons of man, didn't I? Scotland has been freed from Pickland once again. Good for us. And I own Argyll, don't I? Nice. Okay. Let's give it to somebody in my court then. Your chief, your goatee. Random people. Courtier, not important enough. Stigbjorn, yes, you. Remember when I was a hunter? Sympathy for Christians. Indoctrinate what you need. Cannot be approached. Fine, grant land a title. You can have Argyll, sir. Have fun with that. We're also at our vassal limit. Vassal inherit. Cole of... Who are you giving it to? Stein of Yambarnaland. But that's who is my heir. That's not so bad, is it? Really don't like this spread. King Klaus the Drunkard. Oh, is he turned... Oh god, look at him. You did not age well. Trade route from Upland is in dire need of new ship and the equipment to be able to continue bringing in the goods from our realm. Yeah, sure, we got the money. We got the muns. Speaking of muns, we just lost enough money to be able to create these duchies, didn't we? Quai. Lapland. Oh, I could create the kingdom of... Ah, finally! We finally die. So, King Sigurd feasts in Valhalla at the age of 73. He died of severe stress. Always patient, he never lost his temper. A godly man. Sigurd is with Thor now. That's what they think. Lost titles. Mostly lost to Karjan of Denmark. So what has that made the realm? Denmark Strunk. Look at that. Are you independent? You're independent. Huh. Okay. Let us survey the lands. We still have those footholds. You were there. Re-up the alliance? No. Denmark's going to need an alliance, though. Close relative, no aggression pact. Oh, what's this? Headache, shrewd. Oh boy, here comes a train. Dang those trains. Alright, we're back. We're looking around. It seems to be Denmark is back here now. And oddly enough, this appeared Holstein, Torbrander seems to have gained independence through the Kingdom of Nordriki, which should be up here. If I'm not mistaken, yeah. Lapland is Nordriki, and it should be up there. Why on earth he got it inside of Saxony is beyond me. Either way, we are 30 years old, can pick up ambition, have a groom and heir. Yes, and we're a seductor. Ooh. What kind of... Do I have any lovers? I have an old woman. Yeah, okay. Sure. Vassal inheritance warning. Suffolk. Okay. Council is discontent. I think that's going to go away. We have a bunch of pragmatists. Ooh, what's this? Set crown focus. Oh wait, where's my... Yeah, my capital is still in Upland. Good. As such, crown focus should always be in the capital. It is the focus of my crown. Although, then again, Yambarnaland is the land that this character first came across. What kind of bonuses does this bring? Set your battleland as your crown focus. Your battleland will be more likely to prosper and may receive special events. Only one county can have the crown focus. Okay. Maybe we'll stay on Upland then. Weak claims can be pressed against Carthagena. And we can... We're gonna lose some duchies. We're gonna split up even farther. Okay. And we can give away some of our positions. Court position's good. Designate regent. These guys don't like me nearly as much as the last guy. How about Jarl? Man, you seem to like me just fine. A Varangian in his own right, following his father's footsteps. Because I am no longer a direct... I mean, I'm a grandson of Ragnar, but I'm not a son of Sigurd. I am his nephew. I am the son of Bjorn, the Accursed. My father once he was the Jarl of Jorvik. He was deposed and exiled to Ireland, to which he attempted to invade Sweden once again, only to be rebuked. But Sigurd was a good man. He gave my father back his land. He gave him, I believe, in fact. I believe he gave him that Jarldom. So it's nice to have things around. Okay, Court Jester. I don't want to piss anyone off like that. Although, Tyke, the Christian, can go ahead and be the Court Jester. Because I am not a secret Christian, unlike some people. Alright, the Merksmarter. Bo, you're just too good not to be. Herdman. I don't know who likes me. Opinion? Herdman's like, yeah, fat. I'll just go down the list. Give them their bonuses as they come. And commander slots. Go to Sigbjorn, Klaas, Iskild. Sounds good. So we are a fraction of our former self. I have a new heir. I will play as Klaas the Bold. Who should I play? I don't know, having inherited this kingdom, should probably go after my children. However, they are hunchbacks as well. Klaas the Bold, grandson of Sigurd Morre. An interesting pick. Or Bo. Thorbrandr, king of Norriki. Carthagena, king of Denmark. Interesting. Perhaps Thorbrandr was made a king just so he would be on equal footing to the rest of us. But I think at the moment I should give it up to Klaas. Seems like a nice man. Great. King Stein, I and a powerful group of loyalists have presented an ultimatum for the usurper King Carthagena of Denmark, demanding you rule over Norway. Wish us luck. This could get ugly. What is this now? So they have a realm. Council is discontent. No, they're not. So you, Randvar, who is my kinsman, son of Sunni of Moray, offer to join war, because this would give me access to Norway. Claim Norweger. I mean, we can see how the war goes. We can see how things shift. The Danish revolt. See how the winds blow. Doesn't look too good for them. 200 against their 300. You have a pretty high opinion of me, though. Why is that? Opinion predecessor fought for as a claimant. Okay. Offer to join your war. Oh, I cannot join our vassals' wars except the Crusade? Oh, there we go. Let's see what this does. Oh, he has quite the force. To the great King Stein, may you live in harmony and contentment. I gladly accept your offer. As your assistance in my war, let our enemies tremble. Oh boy. So we're going to war with Denmark over our right to Norway. I'm going to pause the video here. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you see, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!